Well, hello there. I'm shooting a quick video to show everybody how easy it is to have backyard chickens, although these are in my front yard. And also, my friends don't believe me when I tell them I've got 13 girlfriends, all sexually active, by the way. Now here's the kicker. 12 of them are hens and one's a rabbit in the backyard, but I don't tell them that part. Anyway, because I'm 75. But here's the deal. This is pretty simple. And a dozen chickens gives me, like anywhere from like 5 to 10 eggs a day. I live alone, so do the math. I could live on the eggs alone, I guess. So I'm going to just run over it. This is a little feeder thing that I got at Five Below. It's a store in Texas that has, junk, fun junk for like $5 or below. So I fill that with water, and they come over and, trash it. And this little guy right here down here is a nipple that if they peck that, it drips out water and they get a drink there, okay? There's another one of those things on the inside here. There's 3 of them. See them down there? And I got these off Amazon. You have to buy 18 of the dumb things, so if anybody lives close, come on over, I'll give you some. There's the one going outside. And that's fed from a bucket up here. And I put 2 gallons of water in there and 1 cap full of apple cider vinegar in there to kind of ward off any sickness and disease. Behind the curtain, there's a little short man pulling levers. No, actually, it's just where I keep everything to keep the birds. They're really inquisitive. They get up in there and they tear everything up. There's a couple on a nest right now laying eggs, and there's one in there, a broody one, hatching out a clutch of, I think 4 or 6, I don't remember. I think 6 eggs. So we'll have babies here pretty soon. And the roost, you can't see it, is hinged on that top shelf, and it folds up. So when I muck this place out, which I do about once a month, it's easier for me to get in there because I'm close to 7 feet tall. The door is covered with chicken wire, and I weld everything. I build everything out of steel and concrete. I live in North Texas, and we get tornadoes, so you gotta kind of roll with the punches. This thing here is just PVC pipe. It's not even glued. Well, actually, the last fitting is, because otherwise it would fall off. But I made it out of PVC pipe, and you pour in like either I pour a mixture of hen scratch, which is I think Milo and cracked corn, along with layer pellets, which are complete food that have the oyster shells. But I also add some oyster shells. I pour it in here and it falls down here, and then they get in there and they peck away at it. Well, when they peck away at the base of the vertical column, more falls down, and it's always full, until it runs out. And so they can feed, okay? On the front of the door, I got this on Amazon too. It's a automatic door. So there's a timer on there. At 6 in the morning, it comes up, and they all go out and, play. And then at 9:10 in the evening, for now, because it's summertime, it would be probably earlier, a different part of the year, the door drops. It doesn't hurt them. If it hits a bird, it just goes back up. It's like your garage door. If it drops on your kid, it doesn't squish them. It goes back up, and then it waits, and it comes back down. So there's the door. There's the security chicken wire. This is all steel. So, and that's underneath the shavings. I have a concrete slab, so nothing gets out or in that way. And here's another water here over in the shade. Now you're probably asking, where are the rest of the birds? Well, they're around the corner between my shop and my neighbor's place, back in there, where it's real cool. And they just kind of hang out there all day. Summer in Texas is like hell. It's really hot, and it gets humid too. But that's it. So they have full range of all this and that pasture over there. And yes, I don't clip the wings. If they want to fly away, that's their business. I don't really care. And but if they need to get out of the way of a mad dog, crazy dog, they need to fly. And they do. They'll fly up in that tree over there, or that tree. They'll fly over the fence. I've seen them on the roof here. I've seen them up in that tree. I mean, these guys, they tell you chickens are large flightless birds. Don't believe it. They can fly. So anyway, that's it. So if you've got just this much room, like in a backyard, you could make your own little chicken place. And this is mine, and I got that at I forget where I got that. Hobby Lobby, I think. Hobby something. It's a metal cutout. It's a rooster. And I do have a rooster, and I think it's important because if a dog gets in here and starts chasing chickens, that rooster will tear him a new, you know what. They're wicked mean against other predators. Now, I don't think they can handle themselves against a cougar or a bobcat or probably even a raccoon, but I got firearms for that crap, so no problem. Anyway, there you have it. You can do your own chickens, and believe me, times are getting to be sort of Depression era ish, if you know what I mean. Things are kind of going downhill, thanks to that piece of crap in the White House. Dare I mention his name? You all know who it is. And there you have it. So before I get real political and really go off, I'm going to end this. So that's it. Oh, and the thing on top, that little square, that's a solar light that is mounted inside. This is just for me. There's a light up there, and it shines out from the inside out onto the ground here at night. So I can look through here, and I can see if they're making noise, I look out here, and I can see a silhouette of an animal against the ground or against anything. And then, I've got a 410 by the front door, so you know what I mean. All right, well, hey, that's it. Have your own backyard chickens. It's pretty simple. Thanks for watching.